inside. When I look at you, it seems so damn easy to love. Was alone, now I'm feeling so alive. Don't need to control a thing since you came into my life. I can climb a mountain, get so high. Don't need to control a thing. Feeling so alive. When I look at you, it seems I can get so high. Get so high, get so high. What you give to me is so incredible. It's in me, I'm my own creditor. And the world is full with predators. But you show me the good and I'm getting there. When I look at you, it seems so damn easy to love. Was alone, now I'm feeling so alive. Don't need to control a thing since you came into my life. I can climb a mountain, get so high. Don't need to control a thing. Feeling so alive. When I look at you, it seems I can get so high.
Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So today I'm coming to you not with an unboxing but with an unexpected purchase. So I was looking on Craigslist and I came across this. This is the Festool CMS router table. It is able to house the Festool 1010 and the Festool 1400 here in North America. Apparently overseas you can put the 2200 in here, but they don't recommend it. I did a lot of research and found out that there's a possibility that the power supply will not support the 2200. Probably has something to do with the fact of why we don't have the plug-it cord on our TS60 and TSV60 track saws as well. There's just a few of Festool's tools that are hardwired. The Capex 120, the 2200 router, the Contoro, and the two TS60 track saws. So basically maybe it's a power draw thing. I know the rest of the world is not on 110. We're the ones that are on the 110 volt. So that probably has a lot to do with it. They're probably manufacturing things more so for everywhere else as opposed to specifically for us. Anyways, very excited to have this router table in the shop. So this will mean that I'm going to get rid of the Ryobi router table that I had in shop. And this is a totally unexpected purchase. I mentioned multiple times on my channel that I wanted to get the Festool Contoro in this calendar year, and then I was back and forth simply because of the fact that I was having some car issues, and I've been working on that in the background. You can check my video catalog to see about that. But I came across this. It came in less than a Contoro. So that means that I didn't have to spend that same amount of money that I would have spent on the Contoro, and I believe that this is going to give me more of an immediate bang for my buck in the shop today, as opposed to something like the Contoro, which would require me to get the router that goes with it, possibly the table, and then also getting into veneering and such like that. This is a more practical tool that I can use day in and day out. And I was fortunate enough to find it, and it's allegedly the complete set. It has the extension table here. You've got the slide table, and then you've also got the miter gauge. You've got the fence. It has a router lift function. So if I turn this dial, I can raise my router up and down. And besides that, it's got integrated power, so I will plug my router into the table itself, and then the table will plug into the wall. And that way, when I hit the power button, which is over here on my left side, then it will turn on the router. I have not had any time to get this in the same room with my router, simply because, as I mentioned, my shop is down. You can see I'm not in my shop right now. It's, you know, the garage over there, and I'm still getting some things taken care of. But once that is up and running, I plan on producing a video where I install the 1010 in here, give it a shot. The 1400, I'll give it a shot, and I might even try the 1400. But if I do the 1400, I will not be plugging it into the power supply on this device. I'll probably plug it directly into the wall, or something like that, to where I don't cause any damage on this. Now, the gentleman that sold me this, he did have access to the ring that is supplied for the 2200. So I think that originally when they were selling this in the United States, they had that option available. And then for whatever reason, it didn't pass muster or whatever with in the Americas or in North America. So as a result, we're not supposed to use it. If you do use it, it voids your warranty, and there's going to be no repairs or anything per Festool. That's something that I saw on the Festool Owners Group forum. However, this device is very old, and thus forth it is out of warranty anyway, so that's not really a serious concern. Now, personally, I considered that it was probably going to be the switch that was probably going to be the issue with that, because that 2200 router is going to be drawing 2200 watts, and who knows what this power supply on here can handle. Now, just looking at some of the features here, obviously the fence comes off, it spreads apart here. We'll go over this in more closer detail when I get back into the shop. I can open my fence up here, loosen this if I can. All right, so there's knobs on the top here, which gives me the ability to move the route or the fence forwards and backwards. There's a knob on the back here that I'm supposed to be able to unscrew to slide my fence in and out, but for some reason on this side it seems to not be sliding. Let me just take a look at that and see what may be causing that. Oh, okay. So what I can see on the back, there's actually a metal, kind of like a metal key in the back here that I have to unscrew with a Allen key, and then that will give me the ability to move this out because it's already at its furthest position as far as going to this direction. So I have to alter that in order to be able to move it around. So the adjustability is preset. Actually, it's a flathead screwdriver. I need to stick it in there to move that side of the fence. The feather guard and everything attaches to this here, and you've got micro adjust on the top for being able to move this side of the fence, that would be the left side, forward and backwards, like if you wanted to use this as a jointer. If I wanted to store this handle, I can just sit it here on the side and it stores nicely. Now the table saw sliding fence, there is a knob around here somewhere. I don't know if it's here. Yeah, it's right here. And that's going to give me the ability to be able to slide my fence back and forth. And then when I come around over here on this side, I can turn my miter gauge, put it into the 0 detent. And that's going to give me the ability, I can slide my fence closer over to this one, tighten that down, and I'm able to move my work along this edge here. Now this fence, or this sliding portion, can be set further back this way, or it can be set further forward, so that can change the amount of travel that you have, because as you can see here, I don't have much travel, but if I move this fence all the way back, it's going to give me a lot more travel into my cuts as far as that is concerned. Now I can do anything from as far as the miter gauge, when I loosen it, I can go all the way to 90 that direction and 90 in this direction. And it's got your 90, 75, 67.5, 60, 45, 30, 22.5, 15, all of your normal settings. And it does have this ability to pin detent for all of the standard settings on the saw. Now there is an accessory table to extend the table in this direction or in that direction. I was looking online trying to see if I can possibly get my hands on one of those. Couldn't find one anywhere. I did see that there's still an extension that you can buy. I think they have 3 left at Hartville Hardware. It's about $300 for that. And this sliding mechanism, absent of this miter gauge, is about $400, and they had about 3 of them left all at Hartville Hardware. So that's, you know, just fun facts there. Now I do have the rest of the accessories. Let me go grab that real quick. We'll go over that and then I'll wrap this video up. I just wanted to kind of introduce this to my channel and to my shop. And like I said, I'm very excited about putting this to use and trying it out with the 1010, the 1400, all of these things. The gentleman had all of the paperwork, so that's good. This hose, which is a $100 accessory, has 2 orifices on it. It has a 36 millimeter hose and a 27 millimeter hose. The 36 will plug into the router fence on the top, and the 27 will plug into the router on the bottom. And it comes with a Y connector so that you can plug into one single dust extractor, which is an awesome option there. Now, right here, I've got the feather guard. Now, I've never put this on, so bear with me for a second. I don't even know how this functions. I know this pops up. I believe this kind of like slides in. Let's see how this goes here. Let me take this off like this. And then, not sure if it slides into this groove here. And then it comes down. Now, of course, I need to unscrew this so I can open up the fence, but basically this will sit flush, and then this featherboard feature, there's a little bit of give here. That'll go down on your workpiece, and this is a secondary type of featherboard, this plastic apparatus. Let me pull that up real quick. That will push your workpiece up against the fence. So you've got one featherboard that's going to push your workpiece down, and the other featherboard that's going to push your workpiece towards. So I see that there's something here that I need to probably finagle with to get it set up properly. I haven't done that. I just got this recently, so bear with me as far as that. I also have this accessory here. Now, I'll go through installing all this stuff on a different video because it's just going to make this video a bit too long for now, because I still have to read the directions and tinker with it. I have watched a few videos on it, but I want to kind of be a little bit more clear. This is a tool that you'll utilize if you're not using the fence, and it's more for freehand type of routing, but it still gives you dust collection by being able to put this up and over the top of your work. This apparatus here is, I believe it's a proprietary Festool device that will go up and ride against your bearing, so that when you're bringing your workpiece along this edge up to the bearing, it just makes it a safer action. It works in conjunction with this part here, and there are 3 extra knobs to pin it down. We'll go over that in a future video. Finally, in the rest of the bag here, I've got my wrenches and accessory tools here, hex wrenches and brackets in this bag here. I have the metal bar, and it has two different orientations, one for the 1010, the smaller part, and then one for the 1400, which is the bigger part, and that's going to attach to the router. And then this here is the 1400 insert. This clear device along with this green ring, these work exclusively with the 2200. And I believe this insert here is, maybe this right here is for the 1010. And these other inserts kind of fit inside of the other orifices to reduce it down so that you have kind of like a zero clearance whenever you're using a specific bit, essentially. Anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for taking time to watch my video. Very excited to have this new Festool router table in the shop. It's going to pair along well with my Capex stands, with my Festool table saw that also has a slider, my Festool MFT, and as you guys know, my whole goal is to build out a total Festool shop, and this is just one more step in that journey. Now, albeit this was an unexpected step because this is out of production. So there were two people selling one in my area. One was almost like $1,000 more than the one that I paid for, but both of them were the complete set. I'm rambling now. I want to thank you guys for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.
All my life I was looking for a sign. Wasn't sure where to find a peace of mind. Sometimes you can see things when it ain't time. Well, for you I'll be putting it all aside. When I look at you, it seems so damn easy to love. Was alone, now I'm feeling so alive. Don't need to control a thing. Since you came into my life, I can climb a mountain, get so high. Don't need to control a thing. Feeling so alive. When I look at you, it seems I can get so high.